Hi everyone, welcome to the Whiteleyverse with me, Connor Whiteley, for another daily short story. Now, before I start today's story, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content, and the engagement really helps the Whiteleyverse with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you want to buy this short story and any of my other fiction, then they're available from all major ebook retailers and at your local bookstore and local library if you requested, and you can order paperback copies from Amazon. Now, here's today's short story. I hope you enjoyed just as much as I did writing it.
Chapter 1. The 15th of April 2023. Rochester, England. Sam Faircraft had always loved his family's ability to make any situation, event or news into a brilliant party. Sam was rather proud to admit that his entire family were rather well known for their parties, their events and their laughter. It was why his parents were so popular, and thankfully Sam was really popular at school because of it. Because what teenager didn't love a party? Sam leant against the rough, warm bark of the huge apple tree in his equally large garden at his parents' house, and just grinned at the great party around him. The garden was filled with impressive exotic trees that he had loved hiding behind as a child. Monkey puzzles, figs and even palm trees lined the center of the garden as it gently sloped downhill. There was a vegetable patch to one side that Sam liked to tend to, but it seemed that his peas and carrots had already been devoured by his little nephews and nieces as they sat in another corner of the garden stuffing their faces. Sam seriously couldn't blame them. There was nothing like the wonderfully refreshing taste of garden peas picked just moments ago. On the other side of the garden, Sam was glad to see all his uncles, aunts and other family members in their long sweeping summer dresses and black suits were all looking at the flowers. Sam didn't know what most of the orange, blue and red flowers were called. He only knew they were expensive and beautiful to look at. Everyone was laughing, talking and singing in the garden, thanks to the massive karaoke machine his older brother had brought for the party. The entire excuse for the party had come from his recent coming out as gay, but that thankfully hadn't changed anything. It had just given his mom and dad an excuse to test out their brand new barbecue. Sam waved at his mom as she came from their large masonry house at the top of the garden next to their fish pond and water fountain. He smiled as he remembered some of his aunts threatening to kindly throw their kids in the fish pond if they didn't behave. Now that would be a sight to see, considering how passive, loving and caring his aunts were. "You trying to escape?" Isla said as she came over to Sam and leant against the other side of the tree. Sam was really glad his best friend in the entire world had wanted to come tonight. Granted, she was always going to come because she was amazing and the bestest friend Sam could ask for. But she did look impressive in her flowery summer dress that showed off her long legs perfectly. He was almost surprised his brothers hadn't hit on her yet. "I could say the same to you," Sam said, smiling. "I just want to get away from Toby for a moment. Ever since he broke up with Alicia, he hasn't stopped texting me. I think he's looking for pity sex." Sam laughed because that was probably true. "Well, we'll be back at university next month for exams, and then we can get away from Toby together," Sam said. Sam smiled as one of his dad's best friends in a navy blue suit gave him a funny look. But now he was officially out, he couldn't deny how excited he was going back to university properly in September for his third and final year. He finally felt like he could join the LGBT+ society, go out to gay bars, and just meet cute boys. "You know," Isla said, smiling, "you are out now so you could finally do something about never being kissed." Sam rolled his eyes. "You love teasing me with that fact, don't you?" "Well, it is a highlight of my social life. That I've been kissed more than you, considering the gay jokes around how many people gay people kiss." Sam couldn't exactly deny he had heard the same rumors, but he was sure, or at least liked to believe, that they were mostly just rumors. But he would be lying if he said he didn't want to kiss people. He was out now. He was free to be okay, to live a gay life and just explore what being gay meant to him. Sam knew he could go up to London, go to a gay club and get laid 20 times over, but he didn't want that. Sam really wanted to be kissed by a man he cared about, and someone who cared about him in return. "How did you get your first kiss?" Sam asked, adjusting himself because a piece of bark was starting to dig into him. "You were there, remember? You, me, Chris and Thorne were hanging out in the canteen. I caught Drew Andrews looking at me, I gestured him over and he kissed me. And that's how you allowed your boyfriend of 4 years." Yes, I know the story," Sam said, really happy for his friend. "Anyway, beautiful, we need to get you a kissing experience," Isla said, knowing how happy he was for her. "We need to find you a nice guy to kiss, but someone that cares about you." Sam shrugged. He was so new to the gay world, the gay scene, and even at the university, he had avoided a lot of the LGBT+ stuff because he was a little scared by it all. It wasn't like he could contact anyone to get information or even start chatting up. "I know we've been at university for 2 years, but was anyone gay at school?" Isla asked. Sam nodded at his mum as she came over with a tray full of small glasses of rum. Sam took one just to be nice. He had no intention of drinking the liquid fire. "What about Mathew Harris?" Isla asked. Sam grinned. Now that was a boy he could happily let kiss him until he sucked out all of his oxygen. Sam had always had a thing for Mathew. He was just so sexy, so damn beautiful, and so clever like he was. "He's straight," Sam said. Isla leant forward, like she was going to reveal nuclear launch codes or something. "That might not be true. I kept in contact with some of our old school friends, and there is a rumor around that Mathew is very interested in boys and girls. You might want to contact him." Sam shook his head. He didn't want to contact an extremely hot school friend that he hadn't spoken to for 2 years, and even before that, their conversations had been limited. "Do you want to kiss someone hot or not?" Damn it. Sam really didn't like it when Isla knew him too well, so he nodded, took out his phone, and found Mathew on social media. And he started typing out a message. After this, Sam just knew he was so going to be downing the liquid fire. Of that there was no doubt.
Welcome back everyone, it's me again, Connor Whiteley. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's story, because I flat out love writing, creating stories and sharing them with you. If you really enjoyed today's story, then please remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content, and the internet engagement really helps the Whiteleyverse with the YouTube algorithms. And if you want to buy this short story or any of my other fiction, then they're available from all major ebook retailers, and you can get them from your local library if you requested, and you can order the paperback copies from Amazon, your local bookstore or local library if you request it. Lastly, if you want to support the channel on a one-off basis, then you can now buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/Connor Whiteley. Also, if you know anyone who would enjoy today's story, then please share it with them. I'm always really grateful when you wonderful people help us spread the word about the channel. So, thanks for watching the Whiteleyverse, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day, everyone.